Hi, everyone. This is Alexandria Theordor here from stresslesstherapist.com, the blog that is centered around helping therapists build a private practice that is focused on their life and not being chained to their office desk. I'm actually on the back end doing some SEO, keyword research, updating the blog posts. And as I'm going through it, I'm like, this is actually a really helpful tool that you might benefit from. So bear with me, but I figured I would kind of bring you along on this journey and we're going to do it in kind of real time together so you can see how to do your own SEO research to help boost your blog post, your show notes, and things like that. So I'm going to minimize myself here for a second. I'm going to put myself good. I should be in the corner. And what you're looking at, hopefully you're seeing, is the home screen to WordHero. Now, this is a paid product that I use. I will reference the affiliate link down below if you're looking to make a purchase. Please consider using my link. It does help me to continue to make free content such as this. I love using this because there's so much that it does. So if you're not familiar with it, essentially it is similar to ChatGPT, where there's a lot of different things that you can do. You can make headlines, you can make whole paragraphs, but what we're going to be looking at today specifically is the SEO descriptions, right? So the meta descriptions for an SEO and the keyword generator, because what I'm working on right now is optimizing the posts that I've already created. So I am going to actually, let's show you a post. So I'm going to pop into the back end of my WordPress account. Let's find I'm going to update this just so I don't lose anything. And let's find a brand new post for us to work on together. Actually, this one. Okay, so I had just created show notes for the YouTube channel. So this essentially has the main video here that you can watch. It's got the transcript, and then it has all the links and things that the video references. But what we're going to need here is I want to take the title, right? Because this is essentially what I'm doing. I'm going to go back to WordHero. I'm going to go to keyword generator and I'm just going to copy and paste my title in, right? And I'm curious what keywords come up. So this is about medical records. So they have two different categories. The primary keyword, right? So this is kind of the generic keyword, medical records, private practice, holding back. It's going to give you kind of the umbrella where you're most likely to capture the widest audience, but that also means that there's a much higher competition. Um, I like to use these kind of long tail keywords here, where because they're much more specific, the audience competition is usually lower. So that means it's going to be a lower cost per click if you're doing paid advertisements, but it also means that I'm targeting in towards a specific person. So I really like a lot of these. So let's pick one that I think really fits this um, video well. So I'm going to read through it again. Electronic paper management, paperless. So the video itself is talking a lot about like templates and making sure that you have everything. Ooh, I like this one. Streamlining medical record processes, right? So I'm going to, actually, I'm going to copy this whole list. I'm going to go to a Word document, just kind of keep it there. Just so if I need to change it, I can have it. Where was it? I lost it. Help me find it, people. Here it is, streamlining medical record process, right? So I can then go back into my keywords generator, right? I already have my title in my SEO description. I can put the keywords in right for me, and it should pop up with a little baby meta description, right? Now, where does this all go? So if we go back to the post, right, This is WordPress. This is hosted through Bluehost, but it's built on WordPress. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, right, there is a portion here where it'll say Yoast SEO. I think the screen's a little cut off for you. I'm going to open it up. It allows me to put in a focus keyword, right? So I'm going to put that streamlining medical record processes. And then I'm just going to go back and copy which one do I like? Streamline medical practices and private practice. Online. Okay, that one's discover. I like this one better. I think knowing the style of the video, this I think fits better. Although if I were redoing the video, I might do kind of the outdated records thing and how to open it. That's an interesting topic. But we're going to go back to our Yoast SEO. We have the keyword here. We're going to go down to where it says meta description, and we're just going to copy and paste that in. It's as simple as that. I also really like to put it in the excerpt piece. This is essentially the little blurb that comes under the picture when you're looking at my blog, so you kind of have a little summary of what it is. And that is that. I'm going to update it so I don't lose it. Right. There's one other thing I wanted to show you too while I have you with me. So there's this website that I've just found. I'm playing with it. It's called WordStream. It's a free a free keyword tool where you can type in actually keyword and for free, which is fantastic. It's giving you the monthly search volume on Google, how much people are paying for ads related to that keywords and the competition. Now, Ahrefs, which is a paid thing, is much more in depth and will give you actual numbers, like for the competition, so you know, like how low is the competition. But for a free resource, this is great. And I mean, I literally just found this morning. I'm loving it. I'm gonna experiment with it some more and see how it works. But let's go back to our keywords thing. I'm kind of curious. If we did streamline the medical process, let's go back to that of what that keyword is and what the search volume is. New search. Nothing. Okay, so good thing we did this because that means as great as that keyword is, no one's really looking for it, which defeats the whole purpose of SEO. So let's go back and see if we can find a different one. If we did medical records, let's go really, really big and see what they have there. New search. Medical records. Okay. Medical assistant. So now you can see all the different keywords here, the monthly searches and the low competition ones. Now, I would recommend trying to pick something that has a high search volume and a low competition that closely matches your kind of topic of hand. So, what of these, if any, really fits? Electronic medical record does, right? I really prefer something along the lines of documentation, though, like clinical documentation. But I'm just going to save this just to, if I don't lose it. Let's go back. Let's try clinical documentation records, see what comes up. Okay. Oh, electric medical records, electronic medical records, clinical notes. Okay. I kind of like clinical notes. Patient electronic health records. I like clinical notes because it's one of the higher ones. The video that I'm talking about is not specifically for electronic medical records, so I mean it can be, but it doesn't have to be. So let's kind of go basic. This is way simpler keyword than I was anticipating, but it's got a huge search volume. It's got low competition, and I can really see that it's truly low competition because of this price here. Um, what that means is like, so the top range and the low range, that means when someone's paying for a Google ad to get on the top of the page, right, they're paying up to like 28 bucks, $29 almost to get that, versus here they're paying up to 10. So that's, I mean, it's almost like a third. So this tells me right away that this is much less lower competition. I mean, now granted, there's also much different search volume, but you know what? I don't need everybody. I need somebody who's really looking for this and it's going to help. Um, so I'm actually going to take this note. Let's go back to the phrase, right? We're going to change this out. I'm going to go back to, and by this, I changed the keyword here. I'm going to go to the SEO description that we had. Now WordHero still has it saved. Let's change this to update it with the keyword and see if they give you a different one. Unlike the potential of your private practice that don't hold you back. Okay. I like that optimizing because it's looking at the templates and how to really make that work. So let's fix that. Unexpected benefits. So I'm going to change the meta description. Oops. I just copied and pasted the same thing. Unlock. Potential. Edit. There we go. I'll change the excerpt. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So the only thing that I might consider changing, but I'm not going to do right yet. I want to see how this does just as it is. I might change the title so it's more congruent with the keyword. If I was going to do that, let's just hop into WordHero and see what that potentially might look like. So blog headlines, topic, right for me. Do they have any other ones? And again, what was my keyword that we're looking for? Let's scroll quickly down. Clinical notes. It's taking its time, huh? Let's reset this. Let's try this again. Blog headlines. Oh, okay. It just wants to take its time. But hopefully this is giving you some idea about how to do it on the back end. It also gives you an idea from like a time length perspective if you're going to be investing into updating and optimizing your blog posts, what you're looking at. Now, granted, I spent time kind of talking through things on the video, so however long this video ends up being, I would cut it in half, if not even a little bit more, just so you have that anticipation of what it is. Okay. The headlines, it's a little slow today. Maybe it's because I have too many tabs open and a video recording going on at the same time. So that might be a video for a different day, but I wanted to pop in and show you this in real time. Again, I hope it helps. I will drop links below to the websites that I've been using today, as well as my referral link for WordHero if you wanted to grab it and check it out for yourself. That's it for now. See you guys later. Bye bye.